1968, was more than just Ingolstadt's attempt to field a business sedan in the hopes of diverting market share from Mercedes-Benz. And to celebrate the model's 50th anniversary, the Ingolstadt-based Audi Museum Mobile is holding a special exhibition this spring titled From 0 to 100. The Audi of 1968 is not the Audi we know today. The marque evolved from Auto Union, composed of Horch, Wanderer, DKW and Audi, and was only resurrected in 1965 for a DKW-based car that used the Mercedes-developed engine. The first post-war Audi emerged in 1965 as a cross between the DKW F 102 and a four-stroke engine developed for military purposes by Mercedes and brought into series production by Auto Union, the automaker says. The Auto Union Audi was presented to the public at the 1965 International Motor Show, initially under the simple model designation Audi. A year prior, Volkswagen bought half of Auto Union from Daimler-Benz with the aim of simply using Auto Union's production capacity to build existing models. In 1966, Volkswagen bought the rest of Auto Union from Daimler but had not planned to let the automaker exercise much independence. In fact, Volkswagen executives instructed Auto Union technical director Dr. Ludwig Krauss not to develop any new non-DKW-based Audi models. As company lore has it, Dr. Krauss secretly disobeyed, and the result was the development of the Audi 100 line of midsize cars, a body style that had been largely absent from the collective lineups of VW and Auto Union. The VW Board of Management was pleased by the direction of the development of this sedan, once they found out about it, and approved its production as a VW model. It took a little more effort for Auto Union to get VW to agree to let it wear the Audi rings, but the project went ahead in record time. Following this decision, Krauss was given the permission to prepare the start of series production. Audi introduced the new model to the press as early as March 1968, Audi says. The journalists were immediately enthusiastic, even though the front-wheel drive was considered a novelty in the upper middle class at the time. But the 4.59-meter-long Audi 100 shone in the road tests, the secret being the solid and lightweight body. The first Audi 100 weighed just a little more than a ton in its empty state. This means that even the 80-horsepower basic engine has an easy job. The Audi 100 debuted at the Frankfurt Motor Show in 1968 in two-door and four-door sedan form. Rupert Neuer headed the design team, achieving a modern and aerodynamically efficient shape that managed to be visually lighter than the BMW and Mercedes-Benz competitors of the time while also distancing itself from the visual themes of its two rivals. The 100 had its own unique look, and the four rings were positioned prominently on the grille, signaling the re-emergence of the Audi marque. The 100 was initially powered by a longitudinally mounted, Daimler-based 1.7-liter four-cylinder, good for 115 horsepower and 119 pounds-to-foot of torque in U.S. skies, and was joined by a 1.8-liter unit 4 years later. Offered with a choice of a 4-speed manual or a 3-speed automatic transmission, the first generation of the 100 was offered through 1976, receiving Bosch fuel injection in its penultimate model year. With the Audi 100, the Volkswagen Group suddenly added a car in its range that appealed to the up-and-coming Beetle buyers, Audi says. In addition, Audi managed to win many customers with the Audi 100 who identified themselves with other brands. The fact that from 1971, the large Audi could optionally be supplied with up to 112 horsepower also contributed to its success. Thanks to its lightweight construction, the Audi 100 GL was so appealing that customers increasingly switched from competing six-cylinder models to the new Audi. Volkswagen made an effort to push the model upmarket, in time setting its sights on offerings BMW and Mercedes-Benz. But the production of the 100 did not mean the end of Volkswagen's other efforts in this segment, including the NS080, which overlapped with the entire first-gen production run of the Audi 100, albeit in much smaller numbers, and the VW K70. By 1976, however, it was clear which model had won out, and with nearly 800,000 produced, the Audi 100 pointed to a path forward for the entire Audi lineup, working to cement its place as Volkswagen's upmarket division. Even in the USA, the country of road cruisers, Audi achieved a respectable success with the Audi 100, Audi says. Until the latter was replaced by its successor in 1976, Audi put 827,474 units of the first Audi 100 on the road. The 100 enjoyed a more muted debut in the U.S. market for a whole host of reasons, but it was successful in launching the brand in America. The U.S. did not receive the stylish 100S Coupe, which debuted in other markets, and the model did not make as big a splash as the BMW Neue Klasse lineup, which boasted the Bavaria as its top offering. But it put Audi on the map ahead of the start of the Quattro era, offering an alternative to the established import luxury sedans.